Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every chosen vessel to hit the like button, share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get right into it. Salute to Drew Nation and shout out to the Galactic family. Your enemies about to help you get this bag, all right? Because they couldn't get to you in real life. Now they want to CyberStalk. There are people who don't have the intelligence or the heart to say things to you in person. I'm not sure which one it is, but somebody doesn't have it in them to speak to you in person. So what they're doing is they're following your social media. They're coming at you online and they're trying to start with you on the internet. They're trying to start with you on your social media platform. They're trying to start with you on your whatever platform you're using, the IG or the Facebook, whatever. And the people that are trying to like cyber stalk you, they're about to help you get some money. It's something that they see in you that is upsetting them, so they can't necessarily get it off their chest to you in person. They can't say it to you in person, so what they have to do is they have to try to get at you on the internet. This person had ample times to try to say this to your face, but a lot of these people are covert and they keep a lot of how they feel to themselves. They'll just look at you with disdain. They'll just give you like a real dirty look. And it's like, why give somebody a dirty look? Why not just get it off your chest and tell them how you feel? You're the type of person, you don't have a problem telling people how you feel about a particular issue. If something is bothering you or something is getting to you, you'll tell a person, be like, look, this, that, and the other. I'm not dealing with you because of this. Or if somebody's doing something that you don't like, you'll straight up be like, yo, if they keep trying you, you'll just be like, yo, I don't like you, just stay out the way. But for whatever reason, there are a lot of people who are petty. All right, there are a lot of petty people out there that just want to try you and just want to start with you. All right, and a lot of people, they feel more comfortable doing that online than in person. There are people who will step to you and try to say something or whatever. All right, but that's pretty unlikely. All right, people just really want to basically just like throw a rock and run kind of thing. All right. A lot of people don't have the heart to say stuff to your face. They rather hop online, come in your comment section, or they rather just like try to attack you on your Facebook pictures or something like that. But whoever it is, they don't have the heart to do what it is you're doing. Maybe you're going through a fitness journey and you're posting pictures of the fact that you just lost 20 pounds or 10 pounds or 5 pounds, maybe 7 pounds. Maybe you lost a pound and now you feel good. You're working out, you're exercising, and you feel good. Now people are commenting under your page saying passive aggressive comments. It looks like it would be something positive, but it still has some sting to it. They congratulated you on the weight loss, but they had something to say about your outfit, or they said something about something in the background. Maybe they saw something out of place and now they're talking about how your crib looked, but you just were so happy that you lost some weight, you just decided to take a picture. You probably have a whole routine and schedule. You probably clean, work out, or no, you probably work out, clean, fix yourself some breakfast or whatever, or some lunch, some dinner. You probably have a whole routine. You've been working out for the past 2.5 months, 3, 4 months, the half year, whole year. Finally got you some results. You wanted to snap a shot real quick. You didn't care about nothing else. Here they come all up in the Kool-Aid, don't even know the flavor. You about to go clean up afterwards. But people will be judgmental, and they won't care. As long as they feel some type of way about something, they're going to have to either say something in a petty passive aggressive way, or they're going to go on your social media and attack you there. So a lot of this stuff, it doesn't have to take place online, but we're seeing now a lot of it take place online. There are people that are just like cyber stalking, and these are the people that most likely give you the dirty looks in real life that don't say anything to you. It's like, it has to be somebody that doesn't like you because they have access to your social media platform. They know certain things about you. They'll leave Clint's hints and clues. All right. New word, Clint's. All right. Hints and clues. They'll leave hints. They'll leave clues. They'll try to let you know that they're either close or they're around, or they'll know more about you than a person should know. Other day, I'm looking at some posts or something, somebody commented on here, and like, yo, this last job that I was just at, right? I had to walk home from it. I had to walk from the job to where I was getting picked up at. And to be smart and not stupid, because it's nighttime, I'm not just going to assume people can see me. What I did was I put a vest on. I had a neon vest on. So I put on this neon vest, and I had my little flashlight. I had a green jacket and I had a gray hoodie. Somebody in the comment section, somebody in the comment section had on a green jacket, a gray hoodie, and a neon vest, and they took the picture for their little YouTube handle shot, so I would see it and so I would know. And it even looked like somebody from that job. It even looked like somebody that I had worked with. So I had blocked that person. Needless to say, I got him out of here. But it's like, that's a lot of time and effort to be putting into somebody else. That is a lot of time and effort to be putting into somebody. They could be putting all that time and effort into themselves, but they choose not to. You could be doing something positive. You could be helping the homeless, feeding the homeless. You could go to what do they call those things? You could go to an old folks home and read to people. Play chess with somebody. Everybody's looking for somebody. All right. They don't do wise things with their time. They don't do positive things with their time. So they're just leaving themselves open to be used by the devil. All right. When you're open and you're broken, you're allowing yourself to be used by the devil. All right. You have to be open to change. You have to be open to construction, like self-improvement, fixing yourself. Otherwise, if you stay stuck in your ways and those ways aren't turning you positive, you're only going to turn more negative, and you're only going to find more things to do that is just an improper use of your time. And that's what a lot of these people do. They're using their time improperly, and they're finding people who are using their time correctly, and they got the nerve to make fun of them, have something to say about them. You'll be doing something new, and you'll have a business, and people will be just nothing but criticizing you. Without any knowledge of the amount of time and effort and knowledge that it takes to start a business, or to have something, or to want to be something other than what's out there for you. It takes a brave soul and a confident man or woman to look out into the world and be like, yo, I don't want to be none of that. Like, look out into society, I mean, and be like, I don't want to be none of that. I want to be what I saw out in the world. I saw somebody doing something, and that's for me. I see myself being able to do that in my own special, unique way. But these people, they don't pick up their bed and walk. They're not confident. So what they do is they seek people out who are confident, and they just make fun of them instead of using that time and energy to go do something. And that's all trolls are. That's all people like that are, is Like it'll be people that you work with. It'll be people from your past, people that you had negative interactions with or experiences with that are either upset that you moved on, you're not hurt by what happened or what they said or what they did. You just moved on with your life. You're not allowing it to bother you anymore or affect you anymore. And what they want to do is, it's like that video I made yesterday. They want to bring you back to that reality and they want to keep you stuck. And these people will seek you out. So you have to be these people will seek you out. Like you'll go no contact. You'll go to a new job, or you'll find someplace else to work, and you'll move on with your life. You'll break up with the person. You'll move on. You'll find a new bae, a new boo. And people will still be like haunting you and following you on social media, stalking your page, stalking your video, stalking your posts, just to see. And they call, that's that hoovering. All right, that's that hoovering. A lot of like cyber stalkers and cyber bullies are like hoovers. Like they're people that from your past that you stopped talking to, people from your past that you never really built with like that, you never really wanted a relationship with like that. Like, who's to say those aren't the people following you on your social media page? Like, nah, I'm good. Okay, I don't want to be friends. Okay, sure, all right. Not in this day and age. They gonna make sure you be friends. They gonna make sure y'all be friends. You don't want to be friends with them. I'm gonna make sure we friends. You gonna be my friend to the end. And there'll be a whole person on your social media page, and you don't even know you got a whole 5-month relationship of just you chatting back and forth with this person. And it's somebody that if you knew in real life, you wouldn't even be talking to them. But at the end of the day, it's all love, because that's why it's good to do things for God, because what they mean for bad, God is going to make it for good for you. So even if it is people that are stalking you cyberly or trying to bully you on the cyber net, on the World Wide Web, you try to bully somebody on the World Wide Web. Lord help us. All right. Because you're doing something positive, it's still gonna result in good karma for you. And hopefully it might even, now that we're elevating and we're growing, right? It might even result in some good karma for them. Everything happens for a reason. So they're watching your social media page for a reason. Hopefully they'll get edified. Hopefully they'll learn something. They'll pick up some game, some information on how to change their life and become a better person, instead of wasting their time following somebody that they don't like. I just saw somebody said it the other day. That's a mental illness to watch people that you don't like. And this is even in real life. Them people sitting across from you, across the bench, staring in the office building, watching you, that person has a mental illness. They can't even look at you in the face when they walk past you, but you could just feel and sense that their energy is just negative and it's destructive. So you don't want anything to do with that person. Why would you want something to do with somebody's energy that's negative and destructive? Your intuition is going to naturally tell you to boop, 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 boop. Stay away, stay away. Bad news bear, bad news bear. Stay away, stay away. Bad news bear, bad news bear. Your intuition is going to go off and be like, yo, I'm not messing with these people, you know? And, they're going to feel some type of way about it. So it is what it is. You let that go. You get over it, because it doesn't matter if people like you or not. They could take that and take that bank. They could take that cash they could take that check to the bank and cash it. All right. I don't like you. Take that check to the bank and cash it. It's actually worth something, because it's a reason why I don't like you. It's not that I just don't like you. It's a reason behind that. And they know their behavior is a part of it. They're not going to change because they're narcissists, and they don't care about what anybody else has to say about them, even if it's negative. It's not like somebody trying to change you for you and you not caring. It's not like somebody's asking you to change who you are and then you're not caring. These people they have negative traits that are destructive to others that they're aware about and just don't care about. All right, that's the true definition of a toxic person. Something that they're aware about, that they need to change, but they don't care about. the need to change. So you'll have people who you'll distance yourself from and you won't want anything to do with, but you'll have all these people on your social media watching you and not saying a thing. That's why that's why I got rid of Facebook. I don't even have my picture on there anymore. I don't even use that thing. People be all up on your Facebook posting pictures. Now they even got the nerve to show you who's looking. They even show you see everybody's little face. She looking, she looking, she looking, he looking, he looking, she looking, she looking, she looking. And ain't nobody saying nothing. I'm like, yo, who are these people just monitoring my life, just trying to see where I'm at and not even saying nothing? I got rid of that. Then when I found out what monitoring spirits was, I'm like, yo, I knew it. Because it's like spiritually, you could feel these things energetically. If you're an empath, that's your power. You could feel these things. You could feel when one of your friends is not doing too well, or you could, and they don't even have to be in your vicinity. This could be from one state to another. You just have whoever you have a connection with, you could just feel these things energetically. So it's the same thing with Facebook and the internet. When people are prowling and spying on your page, you could feel these things because you intuitively you could pick up on it and be like, yo, somebody is watching me who's not wishing me the best. And it's like people are looking at your page and praying for your downfall and wishing for negative things to happen to you, and you could feel these things. So that's why it's good to cleanse your social media. All right, you know how you sage and smudge. You need to sage and smudge your page and stuff, because you need to get these weirdos off your page that are just watching and not saying nothing. Especially if you got a Facebook or something like that. If you make videos or whatever, you can't really control that. And it might not even be that. Some people may just not want to comment. Some people may, you better comment, always comment. All right. I appreciate the comments. But some people, you know how people got like 1 million viewers, they may have like 500,000 comments. Like all the million people aren't going to comment. On my page, they do. But you know how it's different. Everybody else, they don't got the they don't got the DrewTube thing going on with me and my subscribers. We got a real thing going on over here. All right, me and my subscribers, we like this. All right, in Jesus' name and for righteous causes and purposes. All right, for every right reason and for every right purpose. All right, amen. But yeah, and here's the thing. They're gonna help you. They're gonna help you get a bag. All right, people who are stalking you it's just God using them to push you closer to Him. And when you get pushed closer to God, you're getting pushed closer to health. You're getting pushed closer to peace. All right, you're getting pushed closer to prosperity, to wealth, to money. These are all the things that just naturally attract to you when you get closer to God. So if you got people stalking you, you got people that are checking up on you, and you don't approve of it, or you wouldn't want these people to know anything about you. If you had anything to do with it, that just means you're doing something right. You're doing something positive. They're not checking up on you for no reason. They want to see what you're up to. They want to see where you're at, how far you've gotten in life, because a lot of people know this about successful people. They know that this person has potential, and they want to see what you're doing with that potential. Or have you became successful yet? Are you doing anything with your time or your talent? Have you realized that special thing about you that they've always saw but never said anything to you about? A lot of people have known that you've always been special. They just never mentioned it to you. All right, they didn't want you to get too big of an ego. They didn't want your head to swell up. They didn't want you to become too successful and then leave them behind. Some of them, misery loves company. Some of them just felt it wasn't their business and they didn't want anything to do with it. Might have had some minor jealousy, but they wouldn't wish you any harm or anything like that. So a lot of the times you just can't control that. It's just life. But when you're truly talented, people will double back to check and see and want to know how things are going. And a lot of those private pages, those are your ex-girlfriends, ex-boyfriends. If you're a female, all right, those are fellas, girls that you talked to but never finished talking to. You might have talked to her, she was busy, she wasn't feeling you like that. You might have been during your thirsty stage where you was trying to holla 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 and holla at you holla 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 holla. All right, holla, holla, holla at you. Let me holla at you. Holla, 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 holla. All right. Everybody remembers their holla, holla, holla stage. All right, but then you moved on because you realized that was a waste of time. So it's like holla, 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 holla. Dial that back. All right, so all of those are gonna come back and watch you. All of those are gonna be stalking your page. Like they missed that energy, they missed that attention, they missed that message from you in the inbox. They going back looking over them old messages right now. All right, during that stage, you didn't know how valuable your energy was. You didn't know how valuable your time was. You didn't know how valuable you were, and how much you meant to people. Because when you're real valuable, people will hide it from you. When you're a diamond, when you're precious, when you're special, and you're around what seem to be average people in their own mind, all right, when somebody sees somebody that's special, if they're a special person or if they feel they're special, they're going to be like, yo, you got something going on. You got something good about you. That's one thing that I've always been able to see and pick up on, was the good things in people, when even in the people that really ain't like me like that. Now I know to stay away from them, and I know to be aware of the good in them from a distance. Okay, from a distance. Okay, from a distance. All right. Shout out to everybody from France, from a distance. Okay. I know to appreciate them from afar, but before, I'd just be able to see like the good in everybody before I knew people was out to get me and backstab me, and everything was all good. And when I didn't understand things as good as I do now, you know. Um, but it's all for a good cause, all for good purposes, you know. Um, but Yeah. And those people are still going to be interested in you. They may have been acting like they weren't, but when you have a lot of good qualities about you and people can't take you for you, they can't accept you, or they don't know how to, or you make them feel some type of way, people aren't going to be able to acknowledge the things in you that they don't see in themselves. All right. People aren't going to want to acknowledge things that they see in you that they don't see in themselves, especially if it could potentially make you view yourself as being better than them, or they view you as better than them. Nobody's going to want to be like, hey, you got this special thing about you and you should go improve on it. You should go work on it. People don't do that. Not everybody. You do. Empaths do. Chosen ones do. But average person, they won't do stuff like that. That's why God chose you. That's why you're special like that, because it's not too many people out there with a heart like yours. It's not too many people out there with a spirit like yours, a mind like yours. And that's why people are going to keep tabs on you and want to follow you on your social media page and not say nothing. All right, you got a lot of friends from back in the day. You got a lot of associates, more associate than friends. All right. Probably didn't have too many friends. All right. Not if you're on this journey. You didn't really have too many friends. You had a lot of associates. All right. More associates than friends per se. All right. You had few friends and a lot of associates, which were friendly people. Our associates aren't all bad people. There are some cool associates out there that I associated with that I'd be cool with and wouldn't mind associating with still, because it wasn't no bad vibes. But people will check up on you when they see something in you. And not all these people are bad people. All right. Some of them are, but not all of them have bad intentions. Just because people watch you and don't say anything doesn't mean they wish the worst for you. You got some silent cheers out there. You got some people rooting for you in silence, and that's cool too. Better for somebody to root for you in silence than to have something negative to say. Who wants somebody that has something negative to say all the time? I'd rather you root for me in silence, which is cool too. But the people that have negative feelings towards you, people who have anger towards you, all right, those are the people that are going to help you get that bag, because they're mad that they can't stop thinking about you. They're mad that they don't like you, but they continue to watch you. Those are the people that are about to help you run it up, because when you watch somebody that you don't like, That's a mental illness. And that also means that they don't like you because they can't keep their eyes off you. They don't like you because they can't stop watching. So if they're watching now, they're going to continue watching, and they're always going to be watching, even though they don't like you. Even though they try to cause problems for you and drama in your life, they're still going to be watching, whether it's in real life or whether it's watching you on social media. They're your fans for life. You may not like them. They may not like you, but they're crazy. So they hate you and they like you. All right. They got a mind that can love and hate at the same time. If that ain't insanity, I don't know what is. That's nuts. All right, that is nuts. Okay, you gonna watch somebody that you really aren't interested in and that you don't want to see do well. But the thing is, when you associate yourself with God and you incorporate God in your life, when people go to watch you, they're going to have to watch you succeed, even if they set you up for failure, even if they had an aid in your destruction. When you have God in your life, people have to watch you win. Those that are watching you, even those that are spying on you from afar, or like I said the other day, spying on you from the rooftops, because that's where God's about to pull you up to. You're about to, as Donald Trump would say, you about to pull yourself up by your bootstraps with your talents and your gifts and all the good things about you. That's why people can't keep their eyes off you, because whether you know it or not, you're very talented, and whether you're using that talent, good for you. And if not, you got some talents buried deep inside of you that you need to start excavating. All right, that's what the archaeologists do. When something is when a precious artifact is buried deep into the ground, you got to excavate it. You got to dig it up. You got to dust it off, brush it off, get all that dirt off of it, the dust off of it. It's been down below and buried in deep darkness underneath the earth for years. So what you got to do is you got to excavate your gifts and talents, and you got to unearth those talents. And you got to start using them, because if not, time's just going to keep passing you by, and people are going to just, you're going to give people what they want, and they're going to assume that they were right about you. I knew he wasn't going to be nothing. I knew she wasn't going to be nothing. That's what they were going to do. All right. So now that you're able to push past these kinds of things and ignore these kinds of things, see, these things don't even bother you anymore, because now you just see them as fans. You don't allow people who do foolish things to bother you or to get to you anymore, because you realize that it's all attention, and they're going to help you get that bag, whether they're watching you and they're helping you get paid, whether they're watching you and they're helping you realize that it's something special about you that you need to start turning up on in your life, and you about to get paid. Either way, you about to get paid. People who get a lot of attention and a lot of energy, people who get a lot of attention from people have the potential to be able to get a lot of money, because when people are watching you, when people are giving you a lot of attention, you could you could take that attention and turn that into money, because it's energy. All money is energy. It's currency. You've heard me say that on this channel before. Current of energy, currency. Money is just money is energy in the physical form of a paper dollar. All right. So if you have a lot of eyes on you, if you have a lot of people watching you, a lot of people paying attention to you, there's something about you that's special that you can monetize. Whether you got some type of secret hidden talent, all right, and people can just pick up on that, and it's something that you need to be doing in your free time or your personal time to develop that skill. People can see that. Maybe it's your fashion sense. Maybe it's how you tie your shoes. All right, so maybe you need to create a YouTube channel about shoe styling, about you styling shoes. Maybe you tie your shoes better than anybody you know. All right, maybe you get dressed or you get fresh better than anybody you know. All right, maybe you need to start some get fresh content. All right, maybe you need to do some vlogs of you going to the mall and showing people how to get dressed, how to pick out the flyest clothes for on a budget or something like that, or for rich and fancy. If you want to be balling or rich and fancy, watch this video. I'll show you how to do that, son. All right, I'll show you how it's done. Whatever it is that you do, that's why these people are watching you. That's why they're on your social media. That's why they're peeking through the bushes. That's why they're spying on you through their car in a parking lot. All right. It's something about you that you need to start capitalizing off of. You need to take that and you need to allow that to make your life better, because that's why God gave it to you. And that's why he's using these people to wake you up and to let you know it's something special about you. You have something in you that they don't have. That's why they're watching, and that's why they're staring, and they're trying to figure it out. So if you got other people that can't even do what you do watching you, trying to figure you out, you definitely need to be looking at the man or woman in the mirror and seeing what it is and figuring it out also. Don't let them beat you to it. Oh, that's what she could potentially be good at. Instead of watching her, I'm going to go do that myself now. So before that happens to you, why don't you take your gift and go exercise it? All right, take your talent and go use it before it's too late. So don't be afraid. Don't be worried. Be encouraged. Don't be scared, or don't be discouraged, I meant to say, by these cyber stalkers, people following you on the social media, leaving negative comments, having bad things to say, telling you about your personal life, all right, letting you know they was just where you were at, taking a picture wearing the same thing as you. How do you know me? I don't even know you, kind of thing. It's just to play with your mind. You have nothing to be afraid of. And this is why I say to always incorporate God in your life, because he'll remove that fear and he'll also add a sense of protection. So you won't be afraid as long as you know you're protected. And if you do feel afraid, if you ever feel fear, you have a desire for protection. That's all it is. Your fear is a desire to be protected. So all you have to do is take that fear and redirect it in the direction of being protected by God, instead of being afraid and in fear of your enemies, which is the devil, just using them to try to cause you to be scared or paranoid, which is nothing that you need to do. You need to take that fear and redirect it. All you have to do is start manipulating your energy. All right. Negative people are people who carry a certain energy. And what they're doing is they're making you an empath or a positive person or a chosen one, light being, star seed. All right. They're making you feel their negative energies. And if you don't know how to use your mind or manipulate the energies back, you're stuck with it. And that's how you end up pissed off, upset, mad, irritated, because you're left with an energy that's not yours. And if you're not intuitively aware, you don't know to decipher which energy from which, yours from theirs. And it could be over the internet, or it could be in real life, where somebody could just, this is where someone says something and it ruins your whole day. You're upset. All right, this is where neighbors have arguments, and then the one neighbor shoots the other neighbor because people are being too loud or somebody's being too aggressive. So now you got some lead up in you. You got shot by your neighbor because people couldn't work things out. You have to use your mind. Other people aren't going to. You're the adult. You're the chosen one. You're the empath. All right. You have to hold yourself to a higher standard because you're more mature than the people around you that act like that. You know, those people don't have no sense. Just because they hop online or you see them in real life doesn't mean they're going to have any sense. If a person doesn't have any sense in real life, they're not going to have any on the internet, and vice versa. So you got to be careful who you're paying attention to and who you're directing your energy towards. Who are you allowing access to your thoughts, to your brain, to what you think? Where are you putting your energy? All right, your enemy's about to help you get this bag because you're learning how to use your mind, and you're learning how to transmutate the energy that they're giving you. Instead of being upset over these people, figure out why are they watching you and get paid for it, get a bag off of it. That energy is there. All you have to do is figure out how to turn it into money. That's what God is trying to show you with these gang stalkers. How can I take this energy and turn it into a better lifestyle for myself? How can I take this energy and turn it into a bag for myself? Whether it be online, whether it be in person, how can I take this energy and transmute it and turn it into currency? That's all it is, and that's what you have to do. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash that like button, smash that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. All right, it's been another DrewTube special. Shout out to the Chosen Vessels. We lit. Everybody hit that like, share. Don't forget the subscribe button. Salute to Drew Nation and the Galactic family and the GCVs. We out. I'll see you next time. Peace, love, and light.